Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie Lef. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game. I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's stolen. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They set the pick. Pass to Sears.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Clemens. Here's Gonzalez. And a miss there on the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's hauled in by Nelson. Pass to Sears. Here's Nelson. Shot clock at 6. Sears with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the left side wing. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The home team calls timeout. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Covered by Smith. Pass to Nelson. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Smith.
Here is Sears. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Nelson. Takes the 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now Smith. Uncovered. 6 on the shot clock. He squares up and sinks it. Smith's got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Knocks down the triple. Sears has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
From deep three-point land. He's off on that one. Gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Nelson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Quarter for them. Here's Clemens. Still without a bucket. Pure from three-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here is Sears. He's got 5. Fades back. Gonzalez pinned.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Over to the left wing. Green. It's Clemens missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Nelson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
At the line for your home team. Nelson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Clemens. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Nelson. He's got 5. Sinks it from distance. Nelson's got 8 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
He drops it from range.
And I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Poke loose. Now here's Here's Harden. He's closely guarded. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
The shot. The rebound by Omarui.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Nelson. Harden from outside. Hits the trifecta. Harden's got 5.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
The 15-footer. Reed with the rebound. Gone 6 of 11 so far. Harden with it. To the inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Pass to Cox. 44 seconds left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And miss after miss right now.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Now Harden. He's got 5. There's the 3. The shot no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by just 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. We've got James Harden. And it's Omarui in at the 5. Pass to Harden. Here is Sears. Jacobson with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And here's Harris outside. Stevenson with a rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
We've got James Harden. And it's Omarui in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here is Sears. Covered by Smith. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot. And he hits the jumper. Sears has got 7. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Oh, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Harris finds Smith. The 3 ball. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Give him 8.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The home team calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
on defense, the visiting team. They've led by as much as 10. Misses the layup. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. 5 on the clock. Pass to Sears. Over Smith. Sears with the bucket. Sears has got 4 points in the quarter. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Out to the right wing. An open look for Smith. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Smith's got 10.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Harden serving the D. Fires the 3. And King pulls it down. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And here's Smith. He's got 10. From the high post, he drills it. 12 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
On the wing, Harden. Give him 8 points now. No good there. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Snatched away. Pass to Omarui. Tipped away. Misses from short range. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Harden. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Omarui, no good. Gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Smith right side. And it's blocked. Pass to Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Harden hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Clemens. The three is up. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Goes up on the wing. Yes, on the jumper. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
And the visitors call time here. .144 left in the first half. Launches a three. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
On the wing, Harden. Here's the pick. Fires it.
Offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
To the left wing. Here's the three. No good that time. Gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. The three is up. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Here's Clemens. Puts one up from 19, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Harden with it. 17 points in the game. One second left. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Nelson. No one near him. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great...
Here's Clemens. It's his first trip to the line.
For the away team, Clemens taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Knocks it down from distance.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Nelson. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sears. Here's Nelson. The fadeaway.
Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Smith. Down low from 10 feet away. Gonzalez misses. Gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here is Sears. 9 points in the game. To the left wing. Clock at 6. From the arc. Buries it from 3. He has 6.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And the visitors call time here. Gonzalez passes to Smith. Takes a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Clemens from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Clemens has got 7 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here is Sears. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for your home team, Dane, shooting 1.
The visitors with the ball. Now Smith. 12 points for him. Fires for 3. And it's Sears with a rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Shot is good by Nelson. 13 points in the game.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Clemens. Here's Gonzalez. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Right wing. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Hits a 3-pointer. Gonzalez has got 6 points in the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Nelson. Here is Sears. He's got 12. Can he keep it going? Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. And here's Smith. For the tie. And the 3-pointer goes. And that makes it a tie ball game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the 2nd half.
Pass to Sears from downtown. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Gonzalez. He's got 6. Here's Smith. Can't hit from in close. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the 2nd half. From down in the low post, it goes. There's a minute 40 left in the 3rd. And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
The home team on D, leading by 5. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Offline from the top of the key.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The 3. The rebound by Omarui. Gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Reed can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And he gets the bucket.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Omarui, pass to Harden. Pass to Reed, 6 to shoot. Here's Nelson. He's got 13. Over to the wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got James Harden, and it's Omarui in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Smith. Pulls up. Bullseye!
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here is Sears, covered by Smith. Lets it fly. Sears with the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Omarui. Omarui's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden from outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the visitors call time here. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Clemens. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here is Sears. Outside Stevenson. Hey, expanding his range. It doesn't go for him. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Clemens to take the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Inside, here's Omarui. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Clemens. There's a screen from the corner. The rebound by Omarui. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Sears. Now here's Harden. Down low. Outside Stevenson. 4-3. Smith with the rebound. Shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. From deep. The rebound by Omarui. Omarui's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here is Sears. Puts up a 3. No good there. 8 for 13 now.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Clemens. And right on target. Clemens has got 5 points in the quarter. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
The home team calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nelson. Gets the three ball to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Clemens. Shot clock at 6 from 17, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Sears. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Smith. Stolen. Here is Sears. Pass to Nelson. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the right side. Pass to Sears. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Team foul. Number 5. Second personal foul.
Gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Clemens. Is good.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
Sometimes, despite the odds, you have to rise to the occasion. Nice mid-range jumper there.
Out to the right wing. From the high post. The shot, no good. Pass to Sears. Connects from downtown.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the visitors call time here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Back to Smith. Pass to Clemens from outside the arc. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. At the line for 2. Game.
drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And knocks down the three.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And the visitors call time here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
At the line of your home team, Nelson. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Let's go with a 3. The shot misses. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone